So right now we are on our final tool under data analysis Toolpak, and we are on the sampling tool. So now let's go ahead and define what is sampling before we jump on the actual implementation. So when we say sampling, it's actually just pulling random data randomly from a population. But for this tool, for the sampling tool, we have a capability to pull randomly or periodically. So periodically meaning at the specific interval we are pulling those data. For example, every 10 we pull the data every 10th row of the data set. Every 10, for example, the 10th row, the 20th, 30 will be pulled. So that kind of sampling, and also the randomly, which is the most popular. The randomly, we just pick 10 randomly out of, for example, 1,000 data point. So yeah, so we can do that two kinds of sampling in data analysis Toolpak. So yeah, so for the actual implementation here, it is actually very simple. So we just need to again find the sampling tool under data analysis Toolpak, and then click OK, and this window will show up for the sampling. For the input range, just need to select our target column. In this case, I just selected this column A. Labels, of course, for the first row, and the sampling method. So for the sampling method that I choose for the example is the random sample, because that is the most popular. Right, so for the random sampling method, we just need to indicate the number of samples. For this case, it's 10. But we can also do a periodic sample, which is again, the periodic is we have a specific range or a specific part of the data that we will be pulling. For example, every 10th, every 20th, something like that. So but for this case, we just click random as our sampling methodology. And then for the output option, click output range. Output range is H1. Okay, and click OK. And after that, it will show us this like simple output here with 10 items here, and this is already the 10 random sample from this column A. And so now let's go to Excel for us to implement this with our data. Okay, so we are now on the exercise files under sampling, and let's now go implement the sampling under data analysis Toolpak. So go to data analysis, click sampling. Okay, input range is column A. Select column A, check labels, sampling method, choose random. We just need to pick say 20, and then output range, just need to select, because we are already in the bottom, we want them here on the top, the output here at the top. And then click OK. Right, so here we just selected the random 20 from random 20 IDs from column A. Now, given that this ID is unique, we can actually use this as a lookup value if we are aiming to get the particular food or description of these numbers. For example, we can do a VLOOKUp. For example, here I can use VLOOKUp. Need to look up this one. The table is this. Lock in column 2, because this is the one that we want to pull this description. Column 2, and we want exact match 0, and click OK. Okay, so yep, so using that sampling methodology, now we pulled a sample list of foods from the description. So we use the random IDs that we just pulled to pull a random foods from the list, or food description from the list. Yep. And that is how we can use the sampling method, or the sampling tool rather, in the data analysis tool. Thank you.